When people hear about child marriage, they often ask a difficult question. Why? Why would parents allow their daughter to marry at such a young age? Why does this practice continue even today? Many people assume the answer is simple. Some believe parents do not care about their daughters. Others assume families are simply following outdated traditions. But the reality is often more complicated. In many cases, families are making decisions under difficult circumstances. Poverty, social pressure, limited opportunities, and long-standing cultural beliefs can all influence these choices. Understanding these causes does not mean supporting child marriage. Instead, understanding helps us identify solutions. If we want to create a future where every girl has the opportunity to learn, grow, and make choices about her own life, we must first understand why child marriage happens in the first place. Today, we will explore some of the major factors that contribute to child marriage and discuss how communities can work together to create positive change.
One of the most common causes of child marriage is poverty. Around the world, many families struggle to meet basic needs. Providing food, clothing, healthcare, housing, and education can be challenging when resources are limited. When families face financial hardship, they may begin looking for ways to reduce economic pressure. Some parents believe that marriage will provide their daughter with financial security. They may hope that a husband will be able to support her and offer opportunities that the family cannot provide. Others may view marriage as a way to reduce the number of dependents in the household. These decisions are often made during periods of stress and uncertainty. Parents may genuinely believe they are acting in their daughter's best interest. However, what seems like a solution in the short term can create challenges in the long term. When girls leave school early and enter marriage before adulthood, they often lose educational and economic opportunities that could have improved their lives in the future. This is why reducing poverty and increasing economic opportunities remain important parts of addressing child marriage.
Tradition is another factor that influences child marriage in some communities. Many traditions have existed for generations. They shape values, customs, and expectations. People often follow traditions because they believe they preserve culture and community identity. In some places, child marriage has been practiced for so long that it is considered normal. Parents may not question it because it is what previous generations did. Grandparents experienced it, parents experienced it, and now children are expected to experience it as well. Traditions can provide a sense of belonging and continuity. However, history shows that societies regularly adapt and change. Many practices that were once considered normal have been reevaluated over time. Communities grow when they are willing to examine traditions and ask whether they continue to benefit future generations. Respecting culture and protecting children are goals that can exist together.
Families do not make decisions alone. They are influenced by the people around them: neighbors, friends, religious groups, community leaders, extended family members. In some communities, there is significant pressure for girls to marry at a young age. Parents may worry about criticism or gossip if their daughters remain unmarried. They may fear being judged by others. They may worry that people will question their parenting decisions. Sometimes the pressure comes from expectations that have existed for many years. People follow certain practices because everyone around them does the same thing. Breaking away from those expectations can be difficult. This is why awareness campaigns often focus on entire communities rather than individual families. When communities begin discussing these issues openly, attitudes can gradually change. And when attitudes change, new opportunities become possible.
Education is one of the most powerful tools for preventing child marriage. Schools do more than teach reading, writing, and mathematics. They help children develop confidence. They provide life skills. They encourage critical thinking. They open doors to future opportunities. However, not all children have equal access to education. In some areas, schools may be far away. Transportation may be limited. Educational resources may be scarce. Families may struggle to afford school expenses. When educational opportunities are unavailable or difficult to access, some families see fewer alternatives for their daughters. As a result, marriage may appear to be the only option. But when girls stay in school, their possibilities expand. Education allows young people to imagine futures that extend beyond the expectations placed upon them. It gives them knowledge, confidence, and choices. This is one reason why expanding educational access remains one of the most effective ways to reduce child marriage.
Gender inequality is another important factor. In many societies, boys and girls are not always given the same opportunities. Boys may be encouraged to pursue careers, higher education, and leadership positions. Girls may face expectations focused primarily on marriage and family responsibilities. These differences can limit opportunities for girls. When girls are viewed as less deserving of education or career development, early marriage becomes more likely. Gender equality is not about giving girls special treatment. It is about ensuring that every child has the same opportunity to develop their talents and pursue their goals. When girls receive equal opportunities, entire communities benefit.
Every child has dreams. Some want to become doctors, others want to become teachers, scientists, engineers, artists, or entrepreneurs. Childhood is a time when young people begin imagining their futures. But when major life decisions are made for them at an early age, those dreams can become more difficult to achieve. Many girls who leave school early lose opportunities to pursue their ambitions. The issue is not only about education, it is also about choice. Every child deserves the opportunity to decide what kind of future they want. The ability to make informed decisions about one's own life is an important part of personal development. Although child marriage remains a challenge in many parts of the world, there are also encouraging signs of progress. Communities are creating awareness programs. Teachers are supporting students. Healthcare workers are providing information and guidance. Families are recognizing the value of keeping girls in school. Around the world, countless girls are overcoming obstacles and pursuing their goals. These stories remind us that change is possible. Progress may take time, but positive change can happen when people work together.
Understanding why child marriage happens is an important step toward preventing it. The causes are often complex: poverty, tradition, social pressure, limited access to education, gender inequality. No single factor explains every situation. But by understanding these challenges, communities can begin developing effective solutions. Every girl deserves the opportunity to learn. Every girl deserves the opportunity to grow. Every girl deserves the opportunity to make choices about her own future. When we invest in education, awareness, and opportunity, we create pathways toward a better future. And when communities work together, lasting change becomes possible. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, consider subscribing for more discussions on women's health, girls' education, human rights, and social issues affecting communities around the world. Because awareness creates understanding, and understanding creates change.